Did you know this? After age 60, your risk of a heart attack doubles. Not gradually, not someday. It can happen in a blink, without warning. But here's the truth no one's telling you. It's not aging that causes most heart attacks. It's what's quietly building up in your blood, your vessels, and your cells, right now. And it's been happening for years, maybe decades. You don't feel it. There's no pain, no symptoms, just a slow breakdown, until one day the heart says, enough. So if you're wondering what can cause a heart attack, or more importantly, how to prevent a heart attack, stay right here. Because in the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 hidden reasons why so many seniors suffer sudden heart failure, and how to protect yourself without pills, surgeries, or scary hospital bills. No scare tactics, no fluff, just real, powerful truth. And what you're about to hear may be the most important health advice of your life. Your heart deserves to be heard. Let's give it a voice, starting now. Imagine your blood like a peaceful river. Inside that river, your red blood cells are tiny boats, each carrying precious oxygen to every organ in your body. But here's what most people don't know. Those little boats don't just float by chance. They're guided by an invisible force, a natural negative charge that keeps them moving freely, spaced apart, and efficient. Now picture this. When that charge disappears, the boats begin to crash into each other. They clump together like logs in a jammed river. The current slows, oxygen delivery stalls, and your heart, desperate to keep things flowing, starts working harder and harder until it can't anymore. This is one of the overlooked truths behind what is the reason of heart attack, especially in seniors. It's not just blocked arteries, it's dirty, acidic, electrically unstable blood. Why does this happen? The answer is lifestyle. An acid-forming diet, too much meat, sugar, coffee, and processed food disrupts your blood's pH balance. And in today's modern world, we've lost one of nature's simplest tools for healing: contact with the earth. Your body is electric, so is the ground beneath your feet. When you walk barefoot on grass, sand, or soil, you absorb millions of free electrons, restoring that negative charge, thinning your blood naturally, reducing inflammation, and relieving stress on your heart. This simple practice, known as grounding or earthing, is one of the easiest vitamins for heart health your doctor never told you about. Start your day by stepping outside barefoot for just 10 minutes. Pair that with a glass of warm water, fresh lemon, and a pinch of natural sea salt. Not table salt, but real mineral salt. This combination helps alkalize your system, hydrate your cells, and revive your blood's charge. No prescription, no cost. Just the wisdom of nature and your body's forgotten power to heal from within. You might feel fine. You might walk, talk, laugh, and sleep without a care. But inside your arteries, there could be a silent fire, burning slowly, eating away at your vessel walls. This inflammation is quiet, but deadly. It doesn't cause pain, no shortness of breath, no warning signs, until one day that fragile wall breaks and your life changes in an instant. This is why symptoms of silent heart attack are so dangerous. It's not always about chest pain or numb arms. It's about what's smoldering beneath the surface, unseen, unfelt, but progressing every single day. What causes this invisible fire? Sugar spikes, for one. Every time you eat sweet pastries, drink soda, or even binge on white bread, your blood sugar surges. That sugar reacts with proteins in your arteries, creating a sticky residue that your immune system attacks, causing inflammation. Add in oxidized cholesterol from fried foods or processed meats, and layer on chronic stress, and your artery walls become weak, swollen, and prone to rupture. So how do you fight this fire? Not with statins or aspirin, but with food as medicine. Start by loading your plate with dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, mustard greens. They're packed with nitrates, magnesium, and vitamin K, nutrients that soothe and repair the lining of your blood vessels. And drink smart. Instead of coffee or packaged juice in the morning, try a fresh mix: cold-pressed sugarcane juice with lemon, a slice of ginger, and a pinch of unrefined sea salt. Drink this before 10 a.m. when your digestive fire is strongest. It hydrates, lowers inflammation, and provides natural glucose your cells can actually use without the crash. These small shifts, done daily, are powerful tools for heart health for seniors. They calm the internal storm, rebuild vessel strength, and lower your risk without you even feeling it. Inflammation may be invisible, but your ability to stop it is very real. Let's talk about sugar. Not just the white stuff in cookies, but even the natural sugar in fruits, whole grains, and starchy vegetables. These aren't bad foods. But when your body no longer responds to insulin, even good sugar becomes a silent threat. Insulin is the key that unlocks your cells so they can absorb glucose for energy. But with age, stress, or too much processed food, your cells may start resisting that key. It's called insulin resistance, and it's the missing link between prediabetes, diabetes, and your heart's slow breakdown. When insulin stops working, sugar stays trapped in your blood. It floats through your arteries like sharp glass, scratching and inflaming the inner walls. Over time, this damage creates plaque, stiffness, and blockages, setting the stage for heart attack or stroke, even if your cholesterol looks fine. That's why managing insulin, not just blood sugar, is essential in any diet for congestive heart failure or early heart risk. And no, you don't need pills to fix it. The answer lies in timing, not just food. Try time-restricted eating, finish dinner by 6 or 7 p.m., and avoid snacking afterward. Give your body 12 to 14 hours to reset overnight. This simple rhythm helps improve insulin sensitivity, reduce fat buildup, and lower blood sugar naturally. Add healing herbs like cinnamon or neem, both shown to support glucose metabolism. And after each meal, don't sit, walk. Even a slow 10-minute stroll around the block helps your muscles absorb sugar like a sponge, taking pressure off your pancreas. This gentle lifestyle change forms the best diet for heart disease, not based on calories, but on hormones, healing, and flow. Remember, sugar is not the enemy, but resistance is. And with small, consistent habits, you can make your body listen to insulin again and protect your heart from the inside out. Cholesterol often gets blamed for heart attacks. But here's a truth your doctor might not have told you. Cholesterol isn't always the villain. In fact, your body needs it to build hormones, repair cells, and protect your nerves. The real danger comes when your liver, the organ that manages cholesterol, starts falling behind. Think of your liver as a traffic cop for fats. When it's healthy, it sorts, directs, and detoxifies fats efficiently. But when it becomes clogged with fat itself, what we call fatty liver, it turns friendly fats into silent killers. And you don't need to drink to have fatty liver. Many older adults develop it from nightly meals, high-carb snacks, sugary drinks, or long-term medications. A tired liver can no longer break down LDL cholesterol properly, causing it to oxidize and stick to artery walls. Over time, this leads to blockages and heart attack symptoms, not from cholesterol alone, but from how your body mishandles it. So how do you support your liver naturally? Start by eating foods that cleanse and nourish this essential organ. Beets and artichokes stimulate bile production and detox pathways. Wild-caught fish, like sardines or salmon, deliver clean fats and omega-3s without burdening your liver. And fermented grapefruit or citrus peel can help lower cholesterol naturally while supporting digestion. These small adjustments form the foundation of smart diets for heart health, not by eliminating fat, but by helping your body manage it correctly. Your heart and liver are partners. When one struggles, the other suffers. But when you eat with intention, rest your liver at night, and choose foods that cleanse rather than clog, both can return to balance and give you more years with the people you love. Sometimes what's missing is more dangerous than what's present. Your heart is an electrical organ. It doesn't beat from willpower, it beats from minerals. Magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K2 act like the conductors of your heart's orchestra. When even one of them is out of tune, the entire rhythm can fall apart. Magnesium calms the heart muscle, regulates beats, and keeps blood vessels flexible. Potassium balances sodium and prevents dangerous spikes in blood pressure. And K2 acts like a traffic officer, guiding calcium away from arteries and into bones where it belongs. When these are low, the consequences build quietly. Irregular heartbeat, muscle cramps, arterial stiffness, high blood pressure that won't respond to meds. Even sudden cardiac arrest can occur in someone who looked perfectly healthy because of a simple mineral imbalance. This is especially common in older adults. Years of medication use, poor hydration, processed food, and digestive decline all reduce mineral absorption. And most table salts, stripped of trace minerals, make it worse. That's why restoring these nutrients is critical, not just as a supplement, but as a daily practice. Start with sea salt rich in trace minerals. Look for Celtic, Himalayan, or fleur de sel. Just a pinch in warm water can help remineralize your body, especially if you've been sweating, stressed, or taking blood pressure meds. Add fermented foods like kefir, which improves absorption. Include bananas and leafy greens for potassium. And for vitamin K2, one of the most powerful but overlooked vitamins for heart health, try natto, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish. Or choose high-quality K2 supplements made from fermentation. These are not quick fixes, but they are some of the best supplements for heart health because they correct what modern diets often forget. Your heart needs more than just love. It needs minerals every day to beat clean, clear, and strong. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it weakens when it's not used. But unlike your biceps or legs, when this muscle weakens, the consequences can be life-threatening. Sedentary habits, long hours of sitting, watching TV, or even just lack of walking, cause blood to stagnate. Add shallow breathing, which is common with stress or age-related posture changes, and your body begins starving for oxygen. Over time, your circulation slows, your tissues suffocate, and your heart must work overtime to compensate. The scary part, you may not feel a thing. No pain, no pressure, no warning until something breaks. These are the subtle heart attack warning signs no one talks about. Leg heaviness, fatigue after small tasks, or waking up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. If you're asking how to prevent heart disease, movement is not optional. It's foundational. But it doesn't require a gym or marathon. Gentle daily activity is enough to reawaken your heart. Try Tai Chi, a slow-flowing martial art that improves circulation, balance, and lung capacity. Or adopt the 4-7-8 breathing method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, to calm the nervous system and expand lung volume. Avoid naps over 30 minutes. Long daytime sleep can reduce nighttime rest quality and raise the risk of blood clots. Instead, if you're tired, take a walk in the sun. It will restore your rhythm, not disrupt it. Your heart was designed to move. Even small motions done regularly reoxygenate your blood, energize your cells, and give your cardiovascular system the spark it needs to stay youthful. Motion is medicine. Breath is fuel. And you hold the power to use both, starting today. Your medications may be saving your life, but they may also be draining it, quietly, over time. Statins, blood pressure drugs, and diuretics are among the most commonly prescribed medications for seniors. And while they can offer short-term protection, especially after a cardiac event, long-term use without lifestyle changes can create a different kind of risk: dependency, side effects, and nutrient depletion. Statins, for example, can lower cholesterol, but also reduce CoQ10, a vital nutrient your heart needs for energy. Diuretics may reduce fluid retention, but they often flush out essential minerals like potassium and magnesium. Blood pressure medications can calm symptoms, but rarely address the cause: inflammation, insulin resistance, and emotional stress. It's like putting a bandage on a leaking pipe without turning off the valve. This is why we must shift from a pill-first approach to a lifestyle-first protocol. Not to throw away medication, but to empower your body to need less of it. Begin by reviewing your prescriptions with a holistic-minded doctor or pharmacist. Ask, is there a path to safely taper, reduce, or rotate these meds over time? Support your body's ability to heal with gentle detox strategies. More fiber, sweat from daily walks, deep sleep, hydration, and targeted nutrients. And don't forget to restore what the medications may have depleted. Some of the best vitamins and supplements for heart health include magnesium glycinate, potassium citrate, omega-3s, CoQ10, and K2. These supplements for heart health don't replace medication, but they restore your inner reserves, giving your heart the fuel to function fully. Healing isn't about fighting your medication. It's about reclaiming your body's natural intelligence and giving it the support it needs to stand on its own again. Because real strength doesn't come from the pharmacy. It comes from within. Heart attacks rarely arrive like lightning. More often, they creep in like a slow leak, quiet, steady, and unnoticed. It's not one bad meal or one missed walk. It's the daily patterns, the habits, the forgetfulness, the silent inflammation that wear down your heart over time. But here's the beauty. The same way damage builds, so does healing. Every time you sip mineral-rich water, every barefoot step you take, every deep breath, every bite of living food, your heart hears it. Your vessels respond, Your cells begin to remember what it means to be alive, not just surviving. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be young. You just need to choose one small act of care again and again, because your heart isn't broken. It's tired, and it's waiting for you to listen. Not with fear, but with compassion. Not with pills alone, but with presence. So today, as we close, I invite you to reflect quietly. What's the number one thing you're doing now to protect your heart? Or what's the biggest fear you have when it comes to heart disease? Leave a thought, share a truth, or simply take a breath and begin again. We're here, listening, and your heart is too.